The Brexit trade pact has been provisionally enforced since January 1st. In the German version, the agreement has around 1,450 pages, and according to legal experts, it still has gaps. Despite the agreement on the Brexit trade pact, experts still see many questions in the relationship between the UK and the EU unanswered. For example, there are no agreements on services, and those are particularly important for the British economy, as the business law firm Luther emphasizes in an analysis that is available to the German press agency, for example. The lack of such regulations can already lead to restrictions for cooperation, for example in the area of clinical studies. The pharmaceutical industry, but also medical technology companies, would be confronted with new requirements and considerable bureaucratic effort. In addition, questions regarding data protection, cross-border and international export controls, and corporate law remain open. The legal experts emphasize that the agreement does not contain any agreement on cooperation in matter of insolvency law. There are also decisive changes in antitrust law and investment protection. Instead of the usual direct right of action for investors, only a state-to-state arbitration mechanism is provided. In its analysis, the commercial law firm emphasizes the extent of the difficulties. Due to the short time since the publication, high complexity and detailed question, it was hardly possible for companies to prepare for the implementation of the new regulations. Small and medium-sized companies in particular now run the risk of unintentionally breaking rules, said the head of Luther's London office, Jörg Alexander von Massenbach. The Brexit trade pact goes beyond other free trade agreements of the EU in some points, because it does not contain any quantity restrictions and basically includes all types of goods. But here too, companies will have to comply with many formalities and regulations in the future when they leave the customs union and the custom internal market towards Britain, for example. The lack of general recognition of product regulations will result in goods controls at the borders. And we can see that now even there is not much traffic at the border and at the moment, because many people stockpiled, many companies stockpiled before the turn of the year. But now those stocks will be perished somehow. Since Brexit, there have been delays in the movement of goods between the EU and Great Britain already. The main reason is the customs hurdles. The EU and Great Britain had long bitterly negotiated the deal. And the last politically high controversial issue, fishing, fair competition and the question of enforceability of the agreements, were only resolved on Christmas Eve. The business law firm is convinced that the bottom line is that the EU has prevailed. Looking at the outcome of the negotiations, it becomes clear that the United Kingdom has accepted cuts for its own economy in its pursuit of sovereignty. And we heard that a lot of times before. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.